Hi, my name is Thelma Ginsberg, and I'm the PYP Literacy Coordinator, and this is my second year at ISNS. The literacy program in the PYP is kind of broken up in early years and PYP. In the early years, they do literacy through play. We do a lot of role play, we do a lot of dramatic play to build language and to build early literacy skills. Then in K-5, we start to do some phonics and some initial writing. Once students reach grade 1, then they have the full literacy program with a reading and writing workshop. We designed that program to meet the needs of our students and following the IB framework and the New Brunswick standards and curriculum. Each grade level plans units that are both integrated and standalone. We plan each unit to last about 6 weeks. The units sometimes, like I said, are integrated with our unit of inquiry. So for example, we might have a persuasive writing integrated with our unit of inquiry sharing the planet. And in this unit, students will have to write letters or create posters to persuade and encourage action to protect the planet, to save the animals, to not litter. Those types of skills are integrated into our writing unit, supporting the unit of inquiry. Sometimes we have standalone units, and we will perhaps do a personal narrative writing, or we will do an informational writing, and students will work in grammar skills or literacy skills that are not integrated into the UOI. Let's talk about grade 1. Grade 1 starts the year with a foundational writing unit. We review with students what is a sentence, how do you form a sentence, and we talk about the who, what, where, when. They learn how to structure this. We make games to make it fun and engaging and interactive for the students, and we're learning those foundational literacy skills. For reading units, it's kind of structured the same way. They last about 6 weeks, and so it usually does align with our units of inquiry. If you are doing nonfiction reading, students learn about the different features of a text. We're also working on foundational literacy skills like reading comprehension, developing vocabulary. How do you do a closed reading? How do you find information from the text? When I say standalone, I mean that it's not integrated to the unit of inquiry. It's focusing maybe more on foundational grammar or language skills. Usually, the reading and writing are very closely linked. So if they're reading nonfiction, they will be writing informational. I'll give you the example of our PYPX. This is a very integrated unit where students are learning for a cumulative experience of their exhibition. And so they will be doing research, using all the information that they've learned about nonfiction texts to do research and learn new skills, putting all that information together into their writing, into their presentations, and applying that knowledge. So this is a very integrated unit where they're creating essays that are informational or informational reports, but they're also creating media, posters that persuade and attract an audience and that present their information in clear and concise ways. We have what we call a POI review, a program of inquiry, and that's where we make sure that we have vertical and horizontal alignment. That's number 1. And next we have our IB standards and we have our New Brunswick standards. Those are divided into grade levels and phases. And so that is a little bit more vertically aligned. Each grade kind of grows in complexity and expectations. And so by closely following both the New Brunswick and the IB standards, then we can make sure that our students are hitting their targets and really growing in their learning. We have EAL teachers to support every grade level starting in grade 1. These EAL teachers work closely with homeroom teachers. They support in a co-teaching model. So for example, a homeroom teacher might be giving a lesson and the EAL teacher will be adding vocabulary on the side or adding pictures to help enhance what she is presenting and make sure that students are understanding. EAL teachers will do small groups within the classroom, and EAL teachers can also support with doing some intervention. When we do have a student whose language is not quite up to level, they can do a pull-out from the classroom to give support and help bring that student up to level. When I was teaching grade 1, I would tell my students, the way you get good at reading, the way you get smarter is you read. Students that are reading every day grow their vocabulary, grow their understanding, and they can really open their mind to new things.